guys, this is Brownie from Manhattan, New York. So I'm coming to you guys with a breakfast making video. So I am going to put you guys like right here. I think this is the spot. You can see everything. Or just about. Just about everything. So I'm going to start over here. And I am making dumplings and eggs. So I'm going to share that moment with you guys. So I'm just putting out the utensils that I'm going to use to eat on. By the way, I threw out all my own utensils. It reminded me of my ex-fiance. The question's been going around. I was tagged a couple of times and I kind of like refused to answer it, but I kept on being tagged. Would I get back with him? I was watching somebody's video and I was like tearing it apart because I'm like, she's answering questions that she doesn't really know because it's new, you know? So it's like, I really can't say an answer. I'm watching the pot and I'm going to use to cook, guys. I have no intentions of getting back with him. However, with stuff like this, you kind of really need help. You need people, you know, you just need to really stay strong. Because it's a personal battle, to stay away from your abuser. Especially when you've been with your abuser for a while. So it's a personal struggle. That is what I will say about that. Do I have intentions of just getting up and getting back with him? No. And that's not like, I tried, like people say you just have to build up a wall. I tried to do that. And I would take him back. So it's not about building up a wall, I would say. It's because a wall against somebody that you've been sexually intimate with is like really hard to say, oh, I'm going to build up a wall or a barrier and that's how I'm going to stay away from him. And I've learned that from multiple relationships. And I'm like, okay, they say you got to build up a wall and you're trying to build up this wall. That doesn't stay up at all. It crumbles at the mere sight of your ex, whether the relationship was good or bad. So, with that being said, that's my way of answering that question. Oh, this was delicious. This thing is just delicious. I made some shrimp and I think I'm going to get started on dinner as well. While I'm in the kitchen, so I'm washing out both the pots. I love brand new non-stick pots. You don't really have to scrub, you can just use your nail. That's a really good feeling. And you know your pot is clean when you do the scratchy test. But you can scrub and it seems like it's not getting off. But the nail test, it never fails. Good old fingernails. Scratchy, scratchy. So I have now washed the pot I intend on using. I put it on the stove, ready to get hot. I'm going to take the eggs out of the fridge. I mean, as you guys know, I really haven't cooked breakfast in a while, but I bought some eggs and I didn't want to just throw out the whole thing because I only used 2 for the lasagna I made on Thanksgiving and it is expiring tonight at 12 o'clock. I don't know, how do you guys decipher when to throw out your stuff? Like for me, it's like, if it says the 15th, I'm thinking tonight at the 15th, not the end of the 15th. When some people are like that day, you really don't know what they mean. It's not clear. They've never got on to, you know, they've never told you like, okay, the night of the 15th. They just said eat best by the 15th. So me, best by the 15th means 12 o'clock. It has reached its quota. 12 o'clock, as soon as that date start entering, it is over. It is done. It is expired. That's to me anyway. So guys, as fate would have it, I was up all night. The whole entire night. I went to sleep. I was laying in my bed trying to go to sleep. Went to sleep, woke up because I felt like I was being disturbed. Went to sleep, woke up. Oh, and I'm very open when it comes to my sleep. When it comes to my sleep, I'm very open, and I hate my sleep being messed with. That is like a no friend zone. I don't care who you are. I guess that's how me and my fiance never worked out mainly. You want us to come up 3 o'clock in the morning. I don't care who you are. You mess with my sleep, you is my enemy. I don't stay beautiful just like this girl. Just take beauty rest. And when I wake up, guys, in the morning, when I wake up, this is how I look. Put the top of hair down. The night before. So I'm gonna start with my dough. I'm gonna actually fry the dumplings first this time. Yesterday I did the eggs first, which was like not really a good thing to do first. Not really the best thing to cook first, because when the eggs are all done, so I'm going to the store and I was gonna order breakfast, right? And they're all like, what would you like? 3 eggs or 2 eggs. I'm like, 3 eggs is so horrible, but I remember when I was with him, I had to eat as much as I could to keep up with him, because he was just always doing something that I didn't like. So I would wake up in the morning and drink whatever I had in the fridge. So if I had vodka, which I bought a lot of vodka when I was with him. A lot of vodka. That's one thing I can remember very clear. I bought a lot of vodka during the time I was with him. So I'm putting the flour that I plan on using for this meal in a pot with some yeast, because that's how you make dumplings, you guys. Then I'm putting the flour back. Then I'm gonna wash my hands so I can start on these dumplings. So as you guys saw, that was a dumpling. I'm sorry, that was the flour I put in the pot and the yeast, and I have 3 eggs there. And you guys will see as I get down with this. So I'm gonna start with my ingredients: yeast, flour, salt, is adobo, salt, black pepper, and that's it for my dumplings. Now wash my hands again. I'm about to get down and dirty with the pot. Down and dirty with the pot. Chill, woo, woo, chill, woo, woo. Down and dirty with the pot. It is December, guys. If you plan on donating, you should go to It's Judy's Live YouTube channel and donate to December, which is a good cause to benefit women who've been in the sexual trafficking business. So this is how it looks, guys. Flour, yeast, black pepper, and salt. Then we're going to put some water. Put some water in my dumplings. Put some water on my dumplings. Put some water. Put some water on my dumplings. Put some water. Put some water on my dumplings. Put some. Stop playing. Put some water on my dumplings. So it is perfect. It has come out perfect. Put some water on my dumplings. So I am so making these dumplings. Put some water on my dumplings. So I've got my dough consistency. I got my dough put together. It's so funny. I had such low self-esteem that I didn't think that I could make dumplings. And now, I've made dumplings 2 days in a row. I made it for him and I was like, what the hell? I'm making crap for this man that I've never made for myself because of my low self-esteem. Like, I've got to make this crap for myself. And so when he wasn't home, like I would cook all the time consistently because of course we were engaged. And I would cook before, but not anything like to what I was cooking. I mean, I was going and buying veal. Cooking for dinner veal. And all these stuff, these just high quality meat. And I never would sit there and make no damn veal for myself. So I was like, I gotta go back. I gotta revisit this because I don't do this stuff for myself and I am doing this for this man. I think so. It's super easy, guys. As you see, this is my dough mix. This is my dough mix that I will be making dumplings for myself. And since it's for myself, it's a small amount of dough that I'm working with. So you just peel off a piece that you plan on using, and that is good enough for me. Good. That is a piece I plan on using. So I'm just going to drop that in there. I'm dropping it in my frying pan, which has been heating this whole time since you see me turn the pot. And this is just how my grandma does it. So that's how I do it. She rolls into a ball to get out all the crevices and corners so that it's a perfectly rolled ball, or as perfect as you can get it. For me, this is good enough for what I'm going to do. And then you put your finger in the middle and you kind of like make a dumpling. So this is like culture, guys. I'm giving you guys culture. So then you'd have like an inner round middle on both sides, and that is how my grandma makes dumplings. So I am from Jamaican descent, as you guys know. My family comes from the country in Jamaica. So this is totally optional. You can always just pull it apart, drop it in the pot, and fry it. Fry that bad boy. But I am doing it according to my culture that I was taught, the way I was taught. But then I went to like Jamaican stores, and I see people make it like a variety of ways. So it looks like I have 5 dumplings today. So I am getting in the ball figure. I don't want one side to be burnt, so I want to show you guys exactly what I'm making. So my oil is already hot. So you guys can see I am making it in a round figure in the middle. And I am dropping that in the pot as well. And my last but not least dumpling, I am rolling it. Rolling the dumpling to cook it. Rolling the dumpling to cook it. rolling the dumplings to cook it, cook it, cook it. And drop that bad boy in the pot. Drop that bad boy in the pot. Then I like to squash out my dumplings, guys, when they're cooking. I don't know. That's just me. So I have midterms this week. This week is all midterms. Oh, dog. This week is all midterms. When they cook really fast, I'm going to go run and grab some paper towel to soak the oil out of the dumplings, because the dumplings do soak up all the oil that's in the pot, and you don't want that. Well, not oil, but not all, but you'll see it soaks up at least 3/4 of the oil that's in the pot. So I will be washing my hands with my handy dandy pot helper. Washing the hands again. Cooking consists of a lot of washing hands, guys. You have to wash your hands a lot when it comes to cooking. Well, I used to watch my grandma. She never really taught me how to do these stuff. I used to watch her do this. So I'm going to show you guys what it looks like in the pot. So this is what it looks like when I say I flatten it out in the pot. This is what it looks like. You guys see this? It is frying. And I use my handy dandy fork and just flip it over because you don't want one side to cook more than the other. And I just flip it over. And they're almost done, so I'm running, and these are my 3 eggs. So I am running to the kids' room where I keep my extra paper towel, tissue, stuff like that. And of course, since I wasn't able to show you guys, this is my new cable box. And this is the TV I have in the kids' room. This is the kids' room, guys. I believe I showed you guys the kids' room in one of my vlogs, but that's my new Verizon cable box. And it was so dark, so I wasn't able to show. And it was hard moving stuff around because I bought them 2 bikes. This one is my daughter's bike with the back on it, because at the time she was 3. And this is my son's bike. Wait, I bought it 2013. At the time she was 4 and my son was 5. So as for safety, so I'm opening the closet. This is where I keep my purses and stuff now. I am in the process of remodeling. I will be having lights installed in the ceilings. So I'm thinking that is going to run me about $600 because it's that room, then it's the living room, and then it's my room. But I'm thinking that's going to charge me at least $600. Plus I have to buy the equipment, something that's running at least thousands. At least 1,000. 1,200. So I hope it will be well worth it, an investment, because this freaking apartment gives me so much damn problems. I hope it will be worth it. So the dumplings are like almost good to go. So I have to put paper towel. You guys can see. So the dumplings are almost good to go, guys. So I have to put paper towel to soak up the oil that the dumplings put off. It's better to use more paper towel than less paper towel, so you can get up the oil. So that is what I am doing. People be like, you use too much paper towel, but I'm trying to use as much as possible. I'm gonna flip these bad boys one more time. They're basically done. Wasn't that fast, guys? We're gonna start on our eggs. I'm gonna show you guys the seasonings I will be using for the eggs. So I like to do the taste test, and they cook pretty fast because I put yeast. In my eggs, I will be using parsley, and I'll be using parsley, onion powder, garlic powder, salt, and black pepper. So my dumplings are done. So I'm taking them out, as you guys can see. Yesterday I had 4, today I had 5. You know, like when you're hungry in between dinner, I am getting dinner started as well. Cause it's like almost 12, so might as well start the dinner. Dinner is gonna be chicken strips and white rice. So I don't need all this oil to cook the eggs. So I'm gonna pour out some into the garbage and leave just the amount I need in the pot. And now I'm going to drop the egg in there, 1 down, 2 down, 3 down, 'cause I like to burst the yolk. So it gets big and floppy, and it takes the size of the pot. Let me know how you fry your eggs. That's just my personal. Then I add a little bit of garlic powder. Onion powder. You guys can tell I like my eggs like well seasoned. Parsley, and I forgot pepper. I will be using some cayenne pepper. So, those of you who know, you can cook eggs 2 ways. You can totally cover them and let them cook themselves, or you can turn them around, like I am going to attempt to do, which was score. So. These are my eggs are cooking, guys. How my eggs look. They are cooking in the pot. You see the seasoning, guys? Can you guys see the seasoning? And the color on it is so beautiful. Oh my gosh, look at this color. This is looking gorgeous. Oh, done. Second flip. Second flip. So this is how 3 eggs look in a pot, guys. It is done. Excuse me, guys.